Today is the day to talk about this. Have you ever wondered why life seems stuck in place? You want more, yet nothing changes. You try to break free from this endless cycle, but you stay in the same spot. Like a driver stuck in traffic who has been turning the wheel for 20 minutes, convinced they'll move any moment now. Actions that used to yield results now feel like a waste of time. And you look at successful people with bewilderment. Why do they have everything and I have nothing? Sound familiar? I'm sure it does. I've found myself in this position more than once, trying to figure out exactly what to do. You search for life hacks, secrets, and strategies to succeed, not just in business, but in sports, relationships, friendships, and every area of life. But here's the kicker. Just doing more and faster doesn't always work. If it did, we'd all be millionaires and champions in everything by now. The secret lies elsewhere, changing your strategy, habits, and even your mindset. That's what leads to real breakthroughs, but how do you know what to change and where to start? The answers lie in 8 crucial lessons that not many coaches talk about. And yes, this conversation would cost a fortune, but trust me, these lessons can accelerate your growth and make success almost inevitable. Stay with us until the end because the 7th and 8th insights aren't just tips. They're true superpowers. Ready? Let's dive in. Insight 1. Lower the stakes and shift your focus. We all have tasks that keep our daily lives afloat. Work, business, projects. You can't just drop them overnight or your fridge will be empty, your roof over your head will disappear, and life will crumble like a Jenga tower. But beyond these everyday tasks are the long-term projects you dream of tackling in 5, 10, or 15 years. The problem is, the grind of daily life drains all your energy, leaving nothing for those future aspirations. For instance, you decide to finally get in shape, starting Monday, but that same Monday you stay late at work. Or you want to learn tennis like Djokovic, but once again, work emergencies take over. Do you think you'll start playing tennis anytime soon? Probably not, and so you continue putting out fires, metaphorically speaking. Imagine living every day in firefighter mode. Urgent tasks demand your attention, and everything else gets postponed. That's how time for long-term goals gets lost. It's like trying to juggle everything at once, maintaining your current life while also building your future. But the solution is simple. Carve out time for what truly matters to your future, so you don't wake up one day realizing another year has passed with no progress. Stop and figure out what creates your future. The time is there. You just need to shift your focus from current demands to long-term priorities. For example, you could dedicate mornings to tackling urgent tasks and afternoons to future-building projects. Insight 2. Serve yourself first, then others. Most people share a peculiar habit. They fulfill all their obligations, work, family, chores, and only then think about themselves. They remember they wanted to read a book, hit the gym, or get a massage, but by then there's no time or energy left. This is a classic example of someone operating from an energy deficit. They give, and only then try to refill their tank, often unsuccessfully. It's a sad picture, but there's another approach. Successful people give not from a deficit, but from abundance. Paradoxical? Not at all. They fill their own cup first, then help others. Let me illustrate. Imagine asking a successful person to cancel their golf game for a meeting. They wouldn't agree, unless they're Elon Musk, who can run the world without golf. Successful people understand the importance of recharging. Time for oneself isn't a luxury. It's a necessity to be effective for others later. Insight 3. Reflect regularly for quality results. We all have energy parasites that drain us. Not people or tasks, but the thoughts swirling in our minds. For instance, you promise someone a reply but haven't found the time, so the uncompleted task lingers like background noise. Or you have unresolved issues at work or home that you try to ignore, but they still weigh you down. What's the solution? Don't push these thoughts away. Instead, write them down. Make a list of everything troubling you and then tackle these items one by one. For instance, if you're having family issues, don't brush them off. Write down your concerns, analyze them, and work on solutions. When you face problems head-on, they become more manageable. Insight 4. Think about the energy you want to radiate in 10 years. It sounds mysterious, but stick with me. Most of us think in tangible terms. What business do I want to run? What car do I want? Where do I want to live? But what if that's the wrong approach? What if it's more effective to consider how you want to feel? Picture someone living the life you aspire to. How do they feel? What kind of energy do they emit? Are they calm yet decisive in challenging situations? Do they exude harmony and strength? Identifying this energy can guide your actions today. Insight 5. Break old patterns and create new ones. Our minds cling to the familiar, even when those habits hold us back. New neural pathways are harder to form, which is why significant achievements often come to those who refuse to live on autopilot. Recognize the outdated patterns that no longer serve you and replace them with better ones. Here's a tip. Try brushing your teeth with your non-dominant hand for 100 days while thinking about the new habits you want to build. This simple act helps reinforce new neural connections and a fresh mindset. Conclusion 6. Quality rest, the secret to long-lasting energy. Let's be honest, rest is often seen as a weakness or a waste of time. We live in a world where constant movement forward is the norm, and even needing rest can make you feel guilty. But here's the thing. Quality rest is not a luxury. It's the foundation for long-term success and productivity. Too often, we choose quick and cheap dopamine hits, scrolling through social media, binge-watching shows, endlessly flipping through news feeds. Now, it's like eating fast food. It gives you a quick boost but leaves you even more drained than before. Does that sound familiar? Most likely. But can this type of rest truly recharge you for new achievements? True rest is about restoring your energy. It can be anything that recharges you. A walk in nature, reading a book, meditating, practicing yoga, or spending time with family and friends. The key is that these activities don't drain you but fill you up. Think about how much time you spend daily on cheap pleasures. Now imagine redirecting even half of that time to something that truly nourishes your soul and body. For example, instead of watching yet another series, you could take a walk in the forest or park to breathe fresh air. Or instead of spending 2 hours on your phone, dedicate that time to working out or exploring a hobby you've always wanted to develop. Try this experiment. For 1 week, track how you rest and reflect on how it makes you feel. Notice the difference between shallow rest and rest that inspires you. I'm confident this will be a revelation and help you understand how important it is to recover the right way. Insight 7. Small shifts lead to big changes. We often procrastinate. I'll start working out on Monday. I'll finish this project first, then take up my hobby. Sound familiar? The problem is that later rarely comes. Tomorrow turns into a week into a month, and dreams remain just dreams. The secret is to start right now with something small. A tiny shift, even just one step, can become the spark that ignites a big flame. You don't need to change everything at once. All it takes is one small action to get closer to your goal. Every day is an opportunity for a small shift. Don't delay. Don't wait for the right moment. Start with what you have, and you'll see how small efforts gradually turn into significant achievements. Insight 8. Discover your mastery and use it. Everyone has something they're truly good at. But here's the question. Do you know what your talent is? Many people spend years searching for their purpose, trying to meet others' expectations instead of developing what they already excel at. Your mastery doesn't have to be something grand or unique. It could be a simple yet powerful trait. The ability to learn quickly, connect with people, approach problems creatively, or even stay calm under pressure. Think about what you do effortlessly, unlike others. What tasks bring you joy and real results? That's your mastery. Now consider how you can use it in your life to achieve more. For instance, my superpower is the ability to learn quickly. When I start exploring a new tool or program, I can grasp the basics in just a couple of hours and use it at a professional level within days. This allows me to keep moving forward, confidently taking on new challenges. But finding your mastery isn't enough. It's crucial to structure your work so that you use it daily. The more you hone your strengths, the faster you'll achieve success. And here's one more tip. Don't waste energy trying to fix your weaknesses. Let them take a back seat. If you focus on your strengths, you'll work at maximum efficiency and enjoy every step. Discover your mastery, use it in your life, and success will simply be a matter of time.